star living amongst mortal men who sin. Nigga, tap in if you buying more than 10. CB in the kitchen, just know I'm at it again. Get slick, and I'm testing out your chin. Niggas get shot, but they telling y'all they shooters. Up before the rooster, slap them and they smoochers. Pounds, he can't see us, bad spot in the whip. Hit the brakes and the hazard lights, the dash flip.
And good day, we're here with Marinus Haycock, founder of Insane Ace Training, competitive bodybuilder, larger-than-life human being, and badass G. Fucking glad to have you on, bro.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me,
bro. It's fucking lucky to have you on, bro.
Really fucking excited for today, huh?
Yeah. And fuck, dude, you're the first guest that got the new shit.
Yeah, we just must mention that at the time of recording this, these dates are wrong, but maybe not at the time of posting. That maybe create some confusion there.
56 days until
56 days.
That's fucking exciting news.
That's gonna be fucking insane, bro. Insane. Me and Marinus were actually talking. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before about that youngster that just won
I think it's a Guriva or something from Russia. Fucking
that just won
a monster.
He won the, what is it, the Europe?
Yeah, it was one of the European shows.
Is that Lati is 180 kgs and 19?
Yeah.
I think so.
No, it's like 23.
Okay, I saw a post actually while he's searching up there. I saw a post, it was today or the day before.
Yeah.
So he wasn't like in like show shape, but he was just like a massive
bulking.
fucking, like he looked like he was bulking. He was getting like to the phase where he's gonna start cutting.
Yeah.
He weighed in at 180 kgs and he was 19 years old. Bro, I need to find this kid's name because holy fucking shit he was.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, so this is the 23-year-old.
Good video on Instagram.
Chill.
23 years old from Russia.
What is his name on Instagram?
Good Vito.
Good Vito.
So this guy is
23 years old.
23, and he just
From
won,
Russian.
and then he just won that competition, eh?
Yeah.
Bro, I promise you,
That's
people,
Olympia quality.
everyone that's watching must go and have a look at this guy because I don't know if he can literally just bring that type
dryness
of
on the legs and everything.
If he can bring that type of conditioning to the Olympia stage, there's big shit for everyone.
Everyone, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, it also fucking helps when they are like naturally handsome men, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to. It like sounds fucking weird, but like he's also like a fucking good look, you know. So like the whole package that he brings is like just everything fits. Yeah, that's the word.
Not small headed.
Yeah, not small. Like sometimes those fucking the heads are tiny. Bro. It just looks like he fits his body, which is fucking that's great. 23, dude. What?
23.
Dude, like last fucking 4 years younger than me makes me look like a bitch, dude. Fucking.
My point exactly. That's what do you say for yourself?
I want to know what he's gonna look like 2-3 years from now. I promise there's big shit for the guys on stage. Like the guys coming in the top 5 or 6, I think they got big cuck with the soap. Because if you look at his photos, obviously, like we've said before, photos you can never fucking tell or whatever.
Yeah.
But just his waist to shoulder ratio is like, oh my fuck, you don't get that in other.
You must go look on his off-season photos. You can't even separate his hamstrings from his calves.
Oh,
it's like
yes.
to the fucking point. It's like fully loaded box meal there.
This is one fucking lekker stick of meat.
That's insane.
It's
insane.
Crazy, and it's weird. Like as the years go on, the guys get younger and younger and younger that are competing.
Who's
that? Not even bodybuilding, bro. Just in sports.
No, just normal.
I was saying this.
Unbelievable shit.
My missus teaches at Hoërskool Monument, you know, like a big rugby school, bro. And then last year we went to go watch like the Beeld 3 final or whatever. Bro, I remember playing rugby in school, and then obviously the guys at that level were big. But the Latis now,
grade 8,
dude,
grade 9.
They literally can fucking walk into Super Rugby tomorrow, bro. That's crazy shit, bro. Bro. It's like 125 fucking kg lock that they had or whatever. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
It's crazy.
It's
if you think about it, like back in props didn't even weigh 125, bro.
No, bro.
Now you get like locks and flanks and shit that weigh.
It's just some 90-yards at me. It's me, Devin, and he's fucking Jesus. They're just giant humans, bro. I don't know what they're putting in the fucking food these days. All those GH.
Maybe it's got to do, I could be 100% wrong, but maybe it's got to do with like all this fucking shit they put into
all the
meat and
tweets.
stuff. And the reason why I say that is because I actually know someone's dad that's
Injects pigs with.
Yeah, that's his big game. No, but like he's part of like this animal pharmaceutical company and whatever. And his whole family doesn't eat meat.
That is sus, dude. When
and I was-
someone makes meat, so they don't eat it.
And
dude.
I was like, whoa. And I asked him the one day, like, listen, bro, why? There must be a reason. Like, is it because like you work with like animals all the time? And what? He's like, no, I just know exactly what these animals go through and what's in them. And then I was like, fuck, bro.
But is he the guy that's making the stuff that's like hurting them?
No,
Yeah, you know.
Because that's a
working
weird
with
like
an
moral
animal.
line.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
like,
gonna do it.
He's
I'm
like,
not
I'll
gonna fucking
fucking,
participate.
I will fucking kill these animals, but I ain't gonna eat them. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Fuck with vegetarians.
Yeah.
It's,
Fucking hell, bro.
Yeah, it was strange. So it makes me think, like, fuck, bro, what am I actually eating, you know?
Yeah, no, that is a good. I think maybe it's also just micro fucking evolution, dude. Like, I was watching a thing the other day. Was just saying like, there's kids now being born these days without stuff like wisdom teeth or without appendixes.
Yeah.
It's like just, and maybe I think it's just. We
evolution
had
of
a
everything.
certain like body type, and now like because of like the way we've performed and just sports and stuff in general in the last 10 years, like now O's are just
Pushing
naturally
over the
more than
limits and everything.
yeah, bigger and stronger. And I think also just because like we spoke about this 100 times, but like social media, bro. Like when we're in school, like when you were in like 18 years old, no one was judging you for like fucking like you having a six
How much
pack.
followers do you have?
Exactly, bro. And these lighties, everything's about like how fucking good they look, bro. So like from day, as soon as they can step into the gym, they're like, fuck, we have to do this shit.
Yeah, but now, yes, the fucking social is so growing so quick with this young oaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And posting a 6-pack or 2 buys almost like 2,000-3,000 followers on Instagram as well.
Yeah, fuck.
With
that's
nothing to
true.
say.
Yeah, bro, just being a handsome, being fucking good looking these days sells fucking a lot, bro.
Yeah.
See a lot of girls with a lot of cute butts. And like, I appreciate that. Don't get me wrong.
Don't
I
stop.
Do, I
Don't
do,
stop.
do not stop. In fact, actually, just show us your butthole. That's the natural.
You might as well.
You might
Might
as
as
well.
well.
You're almost there. But with that being said, like it's just a butt out, and then it's like. Having like summer fun, 35,000 likes. And you're like, what the fuck, dude?
I forgot what it is.
Yeah, dude. There are some thirsty people online.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking
6 ounce.
Yeah, true.
cheaper than watching
Unfortunately.
fucking watching premium porn, bro. They fucking get it straight from the source.
That's true, dude.
Yeah, bro.
On the old days, you didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah, fuck, bro.
Yeah, dude, if I wasn't married, I would be a fucking perv these days. Because it's like, if I didn't have a wife, dude, I'd just be a sniper on social media. Just wailing fucking sniping this woman down, dude. Oh, fuck. And in your personal experience, you know, obviously you've got your brand in St. Ace. What is like your day-to-day social media interactions? Like since the game is obviously like leaned heavy towards just posting
Yes,
and living
me
online.
and Lyle just spoke about that as well on our way, on how it's so, it's a necessity to have, you know, and to be good on social media to please and explain and to be in detail and actually to get your personality out there. I think it's one of the biggest things. Plays a big role in your success as well, eh?
Yeah, people want to like kind of...
Huge.
I think it's always the thing, like if you see someone post stuff online and then you feel like you can relate to that person, you automatically always draw into
And not
like
only
guy.
that, people with, let's say 2,000-3,000 or more followers on social media with a good presence, people would mostly support those oaks in personal training rather than oak with no social media presence at all.
Yes. No,
Because they feel the company is more big and professional.
Yeah.
But you know what, bro? It's like it's so cool that you mentioned that because I wanted to talk about this today. It's like what irritates me is that, like, for instance, people that don't know you, like, whatever. I'm just gonna go out and say it. Like, I feel like you're very underrated.
Yeah.
Underappreciated coach in the game and anything.
Thanks.
Okay, and like the fact that you don't have fucking 20,000 followers and this and that, and then everyone's like, okay, well, you're not good because you don't
this
have
is
the
not-
followers. You know? Which through that.
That's a good point. There's a very great line in that because like this goes back to like previous conversation where there's a lot of bullshit artists where people buy into them just because of their following.
But that's exactly what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
everything, like for instance on the supplement world, nothing against USN now, but USN aren't always the number one rated supplements in some bodybuilders' eyes or so.
Yeah.
And I mean, everyone supports USN. The reason for that is the marketing that they have.
Yes, yeah, they're just so big.
Everyone thinks that's
knows
the number
what
one
USN
selling
is,
brand
yeah.
because I mean they must be there everywhere.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. And bro, like if you talk to anyone that knows nothing about bodybuilding, they know
USN they know.
Oh, everybody
USN,
knows
they know.
USN.
I mean,
Remember
I'm
when
not
you went
even
to
joking.
high school, bro?
Sorry,
If you did, sorry, I should probably not say this, but I used to bully kids in school, bro. Do you remember, like, oh, is that Evox, you fucking bitch? like, you remember, like, you had that mentality in school, like, oh, like, USN was just cool, bro, like, and you didn't know why, you just knew that, like, oh, there's some Dax oaks, like, they used USN,
You
so.
know what a chick asked me the other day?
Yeah.
Because she could like check I was like eating whatever my meals, whatever. I'm not gonna mention her name, but
She asked,
she asked me, oh, so like, do you do USN? I was like, what do you mean? Do I do USN? It's like, yeah, like you flex on stage, you do USN. I was
Serious?
I was like,
Oh,
I don't do USN. No, I don't.
was she hot, dude?
She was hot as
Oh,
fuck.
thank
So I was
God,
like,
because I was about to say,
don't worry about it, eh?
I was about to say, dude, fucking, you should have struck her, dude. Straight in the jaw.
Childa gave her a stab.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Yeah, but
Oh, no.
I almost fucking cried when I heard that. I was like,
But dude,
so
do you do a USN?
Yeah, I do. once or twice a year.
Once or twice I go do a USN. I'm gonna use that
Nice.
phrase now.
But yeah, so how many clients that do you have now? I know you lost a lot over
This period of
this period of time. Like,
But that's
just
the
run
thing.
us through like what's the story now with personal training now that people are still scared of like coming to the gym and shit like that, you know?
Yeah, but I think it's exciting, you know. It's a whole restart of everything and reevaluating the business
Yeah,
and what do I want out of it.
yeah.
Because I mean, the clients that I had was nice, but that's not the way I wanted to go with my business.
Yeah.
To specialize in something, you know. I want to be really unique about what I do, the type of training that I do, the type of techniques that I do, and just the way I set my things up. It's like just totally different, and some type of, you know, just a fine tweak and change a fuckload on the condition as well.
Yeah.
And I just never had that opportunity, for instance, to show myself on stage with a male team.
Yeah.
Most of my clients was females.
Yeah.
So which is also good.
Yeah.
Because you can see most of my clients also don't really have lacking points, not necessarily dry and conditioned the way they should be, but I mean they never had a lacking point like on the rear delts, for instance, or on the glutes. Lacking on the glutes. For me, that's the most important thing on the women on stage, to have their glutes on point and the shoulders on point. Because everyone thinks so as soon as you have good quads or good abs and a bit of big boobs, you find, you know, you're already on first, second and third place. But I think that's really how it goes these days, you know. On some levels of this local shows, people don't really give a shit about who you are. As long as you say fucking a bit more wool, you're gonna get the placing.
How is it from like a male coach's perspective if to have like predominantly female clients? Like, is it any different, or is it just kind of the same?
I think it's different. Of course, they're a bit more emotional overall, and the diet hits them way harder than for us.
Yeah.
Hormones jumping up and down.
And the more depleted, and you know, they burn out more quickly than us.
Yeah.
So for that part, it's very harsh, and females must really be careful to diet because they can get depression and everything out of it.
Yeah.
Sure.
And a lot of people die over the years in for the women's industry because of that.
Yeah, so something,
You know,
we
because
touched on
they
last
really,
week, yeah.
some of them really go extreme, like real fucking extreme, and they just go through it, through everyday emotions without trying to heal themselves, and one day they just fucking cut their throats or something like that. Not
That's the
really
truth.
like that, like, but
Yeah.
fucking
No,
to
but
the
it's
point
true.
there.
It's true. It's true. It's something
That's the
that,
only
something
thing.
that
And
I
with-
never actually like taken a step back and looked at it in that sense. But that is a fucking.
It's scary, bro.
It's a scary thing to
just-
think of.
You take your body to such an extreme limit, and you think that it's you, like, but meanwhile it's your fucking, like, it's their diet. They don't realize like it's their
Yeah,
diet. They
bro.
think it's like, oh fuck, bro, I'm like
I'm fucking crazy.
All they need is to go fucking chow a few pizzas, bro.
Oh, no, fucking happy.
But then again, it's like a reverse. Like, oh fuck, now I've chowed these pizzas.
Yeah.
And now
Now I have to do extra 3, 4,
this
5 sessions extra cardio and so.
I've cheated myself, you know. So that's also like, it can be a very, very mentally draining sport. But that's why I say, like, as much as social media is so good for business, fuck, bro.
It's bad.
The best is to stay off of it as much as possible.
I wish I was in the timeline of fucking Joe Wader there. Just a powerhouse and him himself.
Yeah,
You know, competing with you two oaks and having the magazines for yourself. That's about that. You didn't have to worry about what type of juice do they have and did they juice or what are you going through and everything, you know. Everything was back to basics. Worked properly. There was no going to the doctor or never going to the show because your fucking heart gave in. You know.
Back in the day when it was just fucking, when people didn't know enough about it, it was actually better, bro. Because like, I feel like it sounds weird, but there's too much information on
Oh, it is so.
You know what I mean?
Instagram is like a fitness company now.
Yeah,
That is the craziest fucking thing. Like, I must say, like 70% of people that are Instagram famous or influencers or whatever
Everyone's an influencer.
are extremely attractive, because like a lot of people, like I've met, like I know like 1 or 2 girls that are like literally travel to Milan and stuff like that and do like these fashion shows and stuff, and then you meet them and you go like, oh, that's why, like that's exactly why you have like fucking 200,000 or fucking whatever followers, because you meet them and you're like, oh, you fucking perfect, you just fucking look exactly like you look. But bro, I don't know, bro. It's such a fucking fine line between like allowing yourself to be that brand in Instagram, and then fucking now, like, dude, you just turn on Instagram and every second fucking oak is either just very good looking or a fitness influencer, and that's like Instagram now. There's like no in between, bro. Like it's fucking weird.
And the scary thing is the lengths they go to get those followers as well.
Bro, we're talking about
some stuff that was personal use and. You know, the type of photos that you take, or
bro.
That for me, that the type of shit they post nowadays was the type of dirty shit I sent.
Bro, but this is exactly my point. Like, people can laugh at me for saying that I would be a fucking old creepy sniper online, but the truth is, dude, when we were in school, I would have to get on my knees and beg for those photos. Now it's just there. Now it's just there. Like,
just like on Instagram.
There's no, like, bro, that's why kids don't have that. There's that, like
there's no line.
There's no flirting anymore as well. Like the art of flirting is dead because you already seen the package. She's just like, yo, you wanna fuck? Yo, come on. Exactly. You just need the acceptance. I just need the.
It's true, bro. Like, it's so. So obviously my brother's the same age as you, whatever.
Yeah.
When he sees these shit on Instagram, he's like, bro, what the fuck? Like, this chick's fucking ass is out. I'm like, bro. That's Instagram. Yeah. Like for me, I was just
that's
like,
normal.
It's normal.
It's weird because
it's like, dude,
besides GHR, like I fucking hate social media. So I haven't had like social media for years. So every now and then I will, like, when we do like the business stuff, I would like scroll through and I just, dude, it really does like fucking shock me. And I don't mean that like to be joking. Sometimes I look at the posters and I'm like, bro, where's this child's parents, bro? Where the fuck are your parents, dog?
Not because, on Instagram.
Yeah, because dude, like, now, no matter how many followers you have, surely if you're like 19 years old and your fucking ass and your tits are out, your dude, like your dad's like, oh, that's my girl. Like, that's fucking
make daddy some money.
Or maybe it is. Maybe it is like that. Yeah. You fucking take your butt out. You make daddy that money. It's gross. All of it's gross, dude.
People are fucking strange these days.
Yeah, bro. So that's why I keep obviously the online presence for business is very important, especially in this industry.
Definitely.
But you got to learn to separate yourself from your brand. I think that's very important.
Yeah, that's very important. Yeah. That's why I think, like, if you are a big business owner and whatever, you can have your social media on for your business, but to have also your own personal account and you.
So I struggle because I have the 2 pages on Instagram, my personal and the business. My business grows bigger than my normal personal account.
Yeah. Well, thank goodness. Bro.
Yeah, because if I have to concentrate on both, I always forget about the other one.
Yeah.
The consistency will never be there. I don't take the time to take an hour out of my day.
Yeah, just to post your personal stuff. Yeah.
Because my online business aren't that big, you know. I think that's what makes the big ass difference on this industry to do online training instead of personal
Best
training.
training, yeah.
To have a few clients, your pro quality or elite athletes that you usually have,
Yeah.
to have them train with you, and more the other normal local athletes, just doing this for fun and bit of exposure. Doing those online saves you a shit ton of time and gives you a shit ton of money as well in the return.
It'd be interesting to just know, be a fly on the wall and understand how people make a lot of their decisions, because it probably is just going back to dude, who has the most followers, fucking this guy. But bro, it's just such a gamble, bro. Because if this guy has fucking 10,000 fucking clients,
you need to have everything in place.
Yeah, bro, is he treating every single client and giving every single client that dedicated respect, or is he just doing a general thing that he does for everybody?
I think most of them do just.
But most of them do.
They pay. People will pay the money for it because they're like, okay, well, fuck, dude.
If he looks like that, then.
Well, no, if 10,000 people are getting trained by him, he's doing something right,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So, let me go, but they don't take the time and okay, wait.
It's actually research.
Let me look at his results as well, because that's all the proof is in the fucking pudding.
I think I know how to sort it out, at least with the female side. What they should let me do is, as the official dude, I should just come in and be allowed to choose the 10 hottest influencers in the country.
Okay.
My word is final, just so everybody knows. I am the supreme leader, and then I choose the 10 hottest influencers, and then
and you have to meet them personally.
And then I have to meet them personally, and then they just allowed to do Instagram, and everybody else has to stand in line. And then if I think this week Cheryl's, she's dropped out. I'm gonna take her out, then I put another one in.
I'll speak to a few.
So just let's speak to, I don't know whoever's in charge of women in South Africa.
Please let us know.
Please let us know, because I can help you guys out.
0800, help us.
Which I would like I was saying about the whole, you see someone, they got whatever 150 clients or something. You're like, okay, he's doing something right, but they don't take the time to look at people's results. Or for instance, someone like you, I've seen everything. I've seen I've seen the before and after photos, and I've seen people progress working with you. But then they see, okay, fuck, bro, he doesn't have 10,000 followers on Instagram. Fuck, bro, maybe that. But they don't take the time to understand.
No, that should mean fuck off. If you can see the before and after, if you can see that, listen, this oak is fucking 10 kgs overweight. He's lost his 10 kgs. He's looking in shape. He's looking.
But now you get personal trainers that pisses me off. For instance, is they posting this? They don't even fucking post before and after photos. They just post the after photos and tell you, oh no, this client fucking lost 12%.
He's really not made that difference.
There was no fucking difference. If you scroll down, then you catch him out. You fucking scroll down to the start of his fucking Instagram. That same oak is still there, and you compare the two photos, and they look exactly the fucking same.
Another thing is there's Instagram fakers, and there's people that are bored. So they're I've actually come across this, that they dedicate their lives to exposing people that are fake online or whatever, which I think is also just as sad as being fake online. So fuck you. But there's guys that will they look good, but then they'll use Photoshop and other tools to make them look to themselves look just that bit extra. And they do it with not only themselves but with their fucking clients, dude. Yeah. Yeah. So they suddenly I fucking
results.
I don't know.
It's a much.
You won't notice.
You can't notice.
You can't notice it, but there's a thing. Literally, there's a forum on Reddit called Instagram Reality. Go look at it. It's fucking got a few 100,000 people that follow that page, and it's just people exposing. And it first started with this chick, she posts this picture, and then you see her in real life, and she's fucking 5 kgs heavier in real life.
Yeah.
And now it's starting to get the trend of because influencers and the fitness industry is so saturated now. These fucking oaks are literally now starting to straight up fucking lie about results and stuff like that. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, well, it's so easy to lie online.
Oh yeah,
it's the easiest thing ever.
I'm a 16-year-old girl from Kansas online. Everybody thinks it's fucking dude.
So what do you obviously I've seen your results, bro. I've seen all the photos. I've seen also, especially with your chicks, with the women you've trained, their placings and whatever. What do you attribute your success, especially with the women? Because I've seen you've done very well with women. What do you attribute to your success with the women? Training them.
Mentality. Purely fucking mentality. I've got the saying of insane as training, the roots to passion, and that's fucking purely what it is. If you take your roots to what you want to fucking achieve, It's purely about drive and will
Yeah.
that you have, and that's what you need. The whole thing about pushing them to the limit that they don't have. You know, most of my chicks and the ladies that I train don't train like with 2.5 or 5 fucking kilos.
Yeah, they train properly.
They sumo squat with 60s, deadlift 80.
Yeah.
You know, that's just a normal fucking day for us.
Yeah.
You know, but when it comes to another person trainer and they ladies, you check them out ripping out with 5 kgs around here and thinking.
Yeah, I think that's a big misconception, bro, with like women is that
They mustn't
I
lift
don't know,
heavy.
I might have did it like I have friends that are chicks that are they go to gym but they don't like understand whatever. Like the science behind it, whatever, and they're like, I check they just do cardio and they do a little bit of this, and I'm like, dude, like,
do it.
they're like, I
want
want a toned body, whatever. I'm like, bro,
You're already skinny as shit.
no, I don't want to get buff. I'm like, bro, let me tell you something. You will not get buff.
But you know,
no matter what you
I
fucking do.
actually learned this. I used to date a girl that like was very into that Victoria's Secret show, and before the Victoria's Secret show, they would have like each model that was on. Because remember, it was like big esteemed things, so they have like 10 models, whatever, and then they'd each like have their intro story, so their little story. Bro, the way those chicks trained, bro, was like they were fucking ready to go to play in the NFL tomorrow. These chicks are fucking running, like pushing fucking weights, deadlifting, squatting, doing sprints. Like it looks like they're training to be like athletes, bro.
Yeah.
And that's when it like opened my eyes, like, ah, fuck. So that's how they look like that. They actually just fucking train like we do.
They train
Yeah,
hard, bro.
I feel some female athletes are very underrated in this fucking training region. People, just fucking pulls the shit out of them more than these oaks.
Yeah,
You know, get this. Oh no, I fucking forgot my pre-workout. Now I want get a fucking pump out of this, or oh no, this and this and this. There's always something wrong, and then a chick comes out. She doesn't fucking drink no pre-workout.
She doesn't complain, nothing. She
And like for
goes
instance, for Annika, my wife, rips out like 420 kilos on a leg press, easy,
Jeez.
and that's fine. You know, don't need no
impressive.
fucking pre-workout or anything.
Fucking
Just
hell, bro.
just fucking do it.
Yeah.
bro, serious shit.
Slaying every day.
And
Fuck,
if-
that's
and-
cool, bro. That's
that's the
hectic
thing,
shit,
like-
bro. Because there's a lot of dudes that can
The funny thing is, I must just stay ahead.
yeah, exactly.
You
bro.
gotta
You
make
better
sure,
fuck,
bro.
bro.
Otherwise, you got big shit.
Bro, the day that your chick benches more than you, is that?
She shall never.
Yeah.
You signed the
I would
divorce
rather
papers.
die on my last trip.
You signed the divorce papers that day.
That was fucking.
But one thing that I can say is, have you guys watched Titan Games from Dane Johnson?
I
You
have
told me
not.
about it in gym.
I see it's new on Netflix now.
Yeah,
eh?
new on Netflix. I fucking already watched it finished.
You told me it's the most hated thing.
That's
we
the
have to
most
watch.
relentless fucking mental competition that I've ever fucking saw.
So what is it? What does it follow? Like kind of like strongman kind
No,
of
fuck
vibes, or
strongman.
It's like
Fuck
everything.
strongman.
It's like everything,
No.
though, isn't it? You get
It's like CrossFit on fucking steroids,
Yeah.
but with type of shit that you don't normally do on a normal basis, like deadlifts
Yeah.
and shit like that.
I hate
Like for instance on Mount Olympus, they started for this fucking wall, 1,000-pound wall, male, female, don't give a shit. So first you have to fucking push over the 1,000-pound wall,
Jesus.
you know.
Who's fucking? Of course, this was Dwayne Johnson's idea. I want to fucking push over walls.
As soon as you push over there, you got this fucking container thing. Is you push up Mount Olympus, and it's like 3 barricades. So each time you hit the second one, it gets
You have
heavier.
to push
of course.
harder. Yes.
So I think it goes up to like 220, 240 kilos.
And you push
have
in
to
straight incline.
Yeah, on the
Yes,
incline.
it's
After that, you fucking have to. It locks on a certain way. You go around it. You have this big fucking rollers. You have on Warrior. What's it? Ninja Warrior.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I fucking hate those things. Those
Yeah.
things scares me more than a 1,000-pound wall.
Yeah.
Because I've seen those big oaks that you can't fucking climb up. If you top heavy, you just keep on fucking slipping. You go
Yeah.
1 over, 2 over, and then as soon as it goes on the third, he fucking slips all the way fucking over.
Yeah.
You know, and then after that, you have to punch through a dry wall to climb up.
So you
After all those things, punch,
punch,
climb with the feet and everything.
Dude, Dwayne Johnson needs to
Climb,
relax.
climb. No, that's not. This isn't. This is like okay, mostly the most durable one. Because then you still have to fucking roll up the torch that uses the chest and the lower back and everything as well.
Yeah.
Then it also about like
So do
200
they
kilos.
just pretty much get some insane athletic people to do like crazy,
No,
crazy?
not athletic. This is just fucking everyday hardworking motherfuckers.
So not even.
No, that none of some are fucking professionals
Yeah,
and
yeah.
some are not. Some are daily fucking workers. Police oaks. There's an oak that doesn't have one leg. and other oak that doesn't
Shout out
have
to that
an
fucking
arm.
guy, dude.
One
That
leg,
oak's
I'm
doing
gonna-
And those are the people that fucks the people up because
Yes, that's
it's
crazy.
all about fucking drive.
Yeah, the mentality.
Bro,
You
it's
know,
like-
this if you have a limit or you think you've passed your fucking limit, you've never ever come close to death as like this fucking. If I have to imagine myself on it, I don't think I would fucking do it.
No,
That's
sounds like I would
next
cry.
level shit.
Yeah, that sounds fucking very intense.
That's
bro.
really next level shit. I mean, there's even there's wrecking balls. 2 wrecking balls they have to fucking hit clean, run to the back, and then pull it up to the top. So you have to hit it to break it down light enough for you to fucking pull it like 30 feet in the air.
Yes.
And this other fucking fucking took a half a fucking chunk off, like in 2 hits.
Yes.
And he pulled the half of it fucking up. And then when it came to the second one, he got all screwed over because he was so full of
So tired, yeah.
the fatigue was just too fucking fatal.
Yes, bro, and I thought mine and your training session.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No,
Hey?
this is
Mine
this
and
I
is
think a workout at a construction site.
yeah, no, that's next level shit.
Definitely go have a look at it, bro.
Next level shit.
It's also cool, Ron. Like, dude, I'm not into basketball at all. Like, I don't. But The Last Dance on Netflix, bro. It's not just for your.
Last
I
Dance.
promise it'll change your life.
Is it the Michael Jordan?
Michael-
Yeah, no,
Michael
his ego is fucking crazy. But that guy's like, everything that I do, I'm gonna be the best at it. Like, and if you say I'm not, fuck your mother.
But then you go check his
Pretty much.
worst game while he's sick is some people's best
game.
fucking games that they will ever put in.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And you don't realize like they're fucking crazy athletes, bro.
Oh, but
And
the
fucking,
NBA
like,
is
it's like size as
it's
well. They're not
incredible.
skinny bitches anymore, eh?
Bro, that's
Oh,
that's
really?
crazy, dude. Like LeBron James, bro. For instance, that guy is such a fucking physical. Like everybody, because
Specimen.
like he's such a physical specimen. But the thing is, like, I would just love that. Like, I would love to see him play other sports. Because he's just such a fucking freak, bro.
Yeah.
He's massive, bro. He has like a fucking almost like a 2-meter vertical, bro. He's pull strong, bro. He's fucking quick. He's
Now, I'll ask you
fucking
this-
fit,
I'll
bro.
ask you this question because I know you know so much about it. How take LeBron James, take him out of basketball, take him to Trevor Whitman and those oaks for 2 years. How do you think he'll do in MMA?
Not good at, strictly because it's a martial arts is like a time thing. So if you just take a guy that's like off the streets and you go like, I have 2 years to teach you jits, like, dude, that's
No,
not even a
you
blue
gotta
belt.
put it-
Yeah, but
Yeah.
just remember there's like that football player now that had never done any MMA training.
Oh yeah,
Came straight from
Greg
football,
Hardy, yeah.
Greg Hardy, and listen, I know you're not the biggest fan of him, but bro, like he's considering how well, like he's done so well.
he's
Just
doing-
because he's so physical and they've taught him the basics.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. See, like, it depends on like what scale. I'm thinking of like scales of LeBron in the sense of like he went to the NBA, he's been the fucking best, all that shit.
Yeah.
If he goes to the UFC, he'll win a couple fights for sure because he'll be a better athlete. He'll probably pick up fighting more naturally. He'll be stronger,
the reaches
fitter,
that he has.
reach all that shit. But the thing is, like with a guy like Greg Hardy, he's doing very, very well.
But
A lot of people must understand like that in the UFC and like in the heavyweight pool, they probably have 100 registered fighters in the UFC.
Yeah.
Only 30 of them fight on cards. The others fight on their other side events and stuff like that. Of that 30, only 20 of them get ranked.
Yeah.
Only 10 of them that are ranked get selected to fight like contenders, like, for the number one contender,
Yeah.
get considered for the belt. So a guy like Greg Hardy, although he's doing so well and taking nothing away from him, he's obviously a fucking physical specimen, a good athlete, and he seems to be getting better in each fight that he goes through. When he starts getting into those ranked fights, you're going to see he's going to get found out straight away. If him and Francis Ngannou stood in the cage tomorrow, it would last 20 seconds. If him and Stipe stood in the cage, it would be a different set. If him and Cormier stood in the cage, it would be a different thing.
Yeah.
So that's the difference. Like that natural athletic ability will carry you like it's like anything. If
It'll
I'm
carry you to a certain
if
point,
I'm
but
120
but the experience
kgs
comes
of muscle and I'm like bodybuilding fit, but I've never stood in a gym, and then some guy comes and he's 120 kgs but he's fat and he's unathletic and stuff. Even if that guy's been in gym like 2 years more than me, I will probably fuck him up just because that natural edge of athleticism, that natural,
Genetics,
that IQ
whatever.
also, that training IQ allows you to kind of like, your tacticity, like your way you respond, your reflexes, your explosiveness, allows you also to carry that like in different facets.
Yeah.
So it will that's why like in pubs, a guy that weighs 120 kgs, he just fucking swings and he's known as the bruiser. Until he, no, but it's true. Until he throws a punch at a guy that fucking moves his head and goes, oh, my bro. Dude, I don't, not to brag, but I've had a lot of times where I've got into situations, the guy's bigger than me, I've pushed him away and be like, I don't want to fight, and he throws one or two, and now he thinks, you know, he just skop skiet and door, I'll swing hard or fast, you know, don't stop eating. And so I'll fucking move out of the way, and then I can see in his eyes, there's just a little thing of him going, oh my fuck, I've just thrown 3 punches and I've just hit air. And then I know already I've won.
Fucked.
Yeah. Exactly. So like, I guess a guy like LeBron would do well, but eventually he would get to a stage where he'd just be outclassed just because someone's practiced that much longer. It's like pretty much anything in life, bro.
I agree with that, bro.
Yeah.
I think it would definitely take him to a certain level.
Yeah.
But bro, think of like, it's crazy in the UFC, like everyone's black belt in jiu-jitsu, everyone's black belt.
Yeah.
But you don't realize, bro, that's like fucking 10 years.
Bro, that's so long, bro. I've been dude, like this was saying, those 2 years, if you give that's not even a blue belt in some gyms, bro. Yeah. So like you've got like your 4 stripes and your white belt, means fuck to anybody, bro. Yeah. So that's why it's like, that's why martial arts is one of those sports where it's like very technical. If you think about other stuff like tennis or golf, or like golf, you can be a natural athlete and pick it up, but you're never going to win the Masters after like practicing it for 2 years, you know what I mean? Yeah.
But golf.
Yeah, that's steep learning.
That's a tough sport.
Yeah. But NFL as well. I mean, if you go check out this fucking tryout videos from the colleges and everything, it's fucking ridiculous.
And it's hard to watch though, in my opinion. It's cool to watch, like when you watch, like if you go onto YouTube and you type in like biggest whatever hits and whatever, you check like all the but it's actually such a slow game because after every fucking
you know what I must say, I just watched on the weekend was the NCAA, I think it's called. That's the college football. Yeah. And it was a big game. It was Florida State versus Texas A&M, which is like one of their big games. Bro. They're fucking like they've
who won?
Like,
Texas.
No, Florida State. I think they're like ranked 4th or 3rd now. They're very good the side. And dude, like I understand what you're saying with that stop and starts. So like football for me is like those big fucking games, like you know, like the fucking the big fucking games like that. It was such fun to watch, bro. Yeah. Like play after play was clutch. All these kids are like literally vying to fucking win like the college bowl. The stadium was fucking full of people. Shout out to America, fuck coronavirus, I guess, dude. These people have no limits. They have like the highest death rate in the world, and then you watch the college football and it's a full stadium. And you're like, I wonder why.
It's fucking so that's great. We fucking never do this shit. Do something you heard what Trump said.
Dude, he's
saw
losing his mind at the moment.
I saw it, but I don't know if it is true. Knowing Trump, it probably was true. He said that the doctors couldn't believe how well his body responded to coronavirus. Yeah. And then he was like,
well, because it's orange.
They checked for his DNA, and it wasn't DNA. It was USA.
No. You know, it's the craziest thing.
I was like, oh, what?
I watched this thing the other day, and how I don't want to chat about politics, but this is quite funny. You want to know how he's losing his mind? Is he goes on these speeches because obviously now they have elections next month, and he goes on these crazy campaign speeches, but he doesn't really say anything. And the funniest thing is, I'll watch this other podcast, Chapo Trap House. All they do is write down what he said, and then they reread it. And it is the most, he's literally goes, he's like, America's good, they want me to fail, but I'm strong, I'm stronger, tomorrow the virus is gone, and you're going like, he spoke for 30 minutes, but he didn't say one fucking thing, dude. He's so crazy, I love him, man.
It's like that predictive text on the fucking
phone. It's like someone's just talking this shit. It's exactly that, dude.
He fucking makes me laugh though.
Oh, dude, I don't give a shit. I live in Africa, though.
Yeah, we've got our own shit.
Yeah, we got our own shit,
dude. We don't worry about this shit. We don't have to worry about it.
Our legal system is illegal.
Yeah, dude, our legal system is...
Did you hear what happened? So on the way, the reason why we were late, the trucks, they didn't Joburg the other day. The trucks stopped the...
they're blocking the traffic.
So we checked, shit ton of trucks. Then we realized what it was. But I mean, when I was long, it must have been like a K of...
Just fucking dude, shout out for South African truck drivers, just ruining people's days. Like, that's not gonna do anything.
Okay.
Yeah. You showed us.
15 minutes late. Oh,
fuck it up.
Fucking teams. Anyways, bro.
That's bad.
Yeah. So when are you planning on competing again? That's the biggest question.
Hopefully when I come close to like Tristan or someone. Fuck. Now, like we said, this fucking this is next level shit.
Yeah.
It's not about necessarily working hard, but working smart as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what they are doing these days.
Yeah. This
So
is,
for me, it's useless to go stand stage again and spend all that money on fucking prepping and
yeah.
all the shit that comes with it.
Is it
Just-
what you want to do, competing, or is it maybe just competing?
This is one of I think most of us
Yeah,
wants
that's,
it,
that's our,
wants it,
that's
yeah.
our goal.
but
yeah.
the time for peaking is the only thing you should worry about.
Okay, I fucking like that.
So
saying, bro.
yeah, fuck, just slowly fucking building the physique up
Yeah.
for the long
The long term.
long term.
Yeah.
Fuck, sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
the long
also
term.
like we also spoke of the other day. It's like having a bit of longevity in this game. For instance, like he'll admit it 100%. Like there's guys his age that are fucking monsters.
Oh, yo,
He's-
yes, that fucking
like,
23 years fucking old.
Yeah, and he's
Weighing over
but,
103.
How long
but
do you think he is?
you
Yeah.
wonder how long. Well, that's the thing is like you look at someone like Dexter Jackson. Even though he only really got to that size and that muscular density and shit later on, but now he's like 51, bro, and he's fucking looking
Abuse.
amazing. So but then you wonder like, bro, someone that starts juicing at like 19, how long?
That kid that just qualified for the youngest IFBB pro, that 19-year-old,
Yeah.
the young black lighty.
Yeah.
Apparently he takes what he said 11 shots of insulin a day.
What?
11 clicks.
11 clicks of insulin a day. Which is, dude, like
That's
19 years
messed up
old, you
shit.
got to ask yourself, like, as amazing as he looks, and congratulations for him.
How does
dude.
the inside of you look as well? Eh?
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's the problem. Bro. That's the big
That's
problem.
what
I
I'm
worry
saying.
about that.
You
that
wonder,
youth like that.
especially
Yeah,
when you
that's bad.
start so young, like, and it's hard to say because there's so much controversy with fucking juice. Bro. Like, sometimes
It's not
like,
even just the juice. It's just remember, dude, bodybuilding, you do put your body through a lot of strain and stress.
But
bro.
I mean, like, you can put yourself through a lot of stress. You can put yourself like a natural athlete. You
yeah,
can put himself through just as much eating, just as much training, whatever. But obviously, that juice,
it's one of the things that
can.
does fuck your body up the most,
But-
probably.
You wonder, like, someone like that starts at 18, 19, and he doesn't go, okay, cool, I'm going to do a little bit of test, and then I'm going to build up, then I'm going to do this. He goes like, okay, fuck it.
Fuck
Train,
everything at
HGH,
once.
I'm going to go everything at once. Like, how does your body react to that, and how long can you do that for? And,
Well,
well, bro, lots of...
I think it also depends on the fucking the person, bro. Yeah,
It does
bro.
depend on the person. 100%.
Depends on the person, but the thing is, if that's what you want, bro, take your shot, do it responsibly. I'm not gonna fucking tell anyone what to do, but
Yeah,
dude, just be careful, bro. Be
Yeah.
fucking careful because it's so this game, bro. You lose so many people at a young age, and we know that. We know that, and that's something that no one likes to talk about. But this game takes a lot of people very young, bro.
Yeah,
But it's
Because
not-
people think you need fucking gear to be someone,
Be
to
someone,
be
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And people forget that natural athletes can still be.
And you can
the
also
top fucking
like I said to
qualifiers
Lara,
as
like
well.
my thing with juice and stuff is like push your body as much as you can. Like for instance, this clean cycle. So I know Lara was like, hey bro, why don't you come and train and try this whole bodybuilding thing? So I was like, okay, cool. So I've now trained for 2 months before now I've done like the weight cuts and then I'll wait as far as I can push my body doing as little as possible until the point where I can't have, you hit that boundary
Yeah.
where people just want from day one, bro, let's just fucking see how much we can inject in ourselves and then get there as quick as possible. Dude, sometimes the fun of it is just the journey, bro. That's what I think at least, bro. Fuck
That
it
is
out.
because every year's consistency with fucking dieting and prepping yourself into stage and afterwards building up again. The show helps a shit ton afterwards to get the bulk on. you know, to shock the body. And everything. If you look at one of my athletes, Daniel,
Yeah.
lean as fuck, not even on a fucking fat burner.
Yeah.
Natty for life,
Yeah.
you know, and
And he looks amazing, bro.
looks amazing. Yeah, it's fucking on 4% body fat,
Sure.
maintaining this past fucking 2-3
Yeah.
months already, just because he's keeping on the diet for the past year and a half.
Yeah.
No, it looks great, bro. And yeah, it's just such a hard topic, but like someone like you, this is the end goal, you know.
Yeah.
Now, like you're still so young, but
Yet there's
You look
still
at the-
people
but
25
you look at the guys
qualifying for Mr. Olympia.
like fuck. Bro.
No, but everybody.
But that's what I'm saying. But like,
I look
you
at it-
wonder if
Are you waiting too long for that
You-
fucking space to
you,
go
that you wonder,
into
and then
that
you also
level?
wonder, okay, hold on, bro. I'm doing this a bit slower. I'm putting on that quality long-term muscle.
The late bloomer.
So when I'm 35, am I gonna be so much better than the guy that fucking just exploded at fucking 20?
Or did he do it correctly and
Yeah, that's also another thing, bro. Like if you're doing it like through the dog,
once in
like
a
for
blue
instance,
moon.
the guys that do Olympia, the full these whatever, their juice and whatever, it's all. You don't see them. They don't go around the corner and fucking.
Oh no, yes,
buy,
done,
hey, Bruce,
done very
can
correctly.
I have some trend? You know, it's done correctly, done with doctors, whatever. That's probably the best way to go. So, and I mean, these guys have been
Just know
doing.
your shit.
These also they're not young, bro. The guys at the top aren't young. They're 40s.
Don't know, eh?
Phil
Getting
Heath
all this
is. He's in his 40s, I think. Phil Heath.
shit. No, it's like 37, 38.
Is it? Sure.
Yeah.
Well, Kai Green's 40. Dexter Jackson's 50.
Yeah, 55, 56.
So, yeah, bro. That's,
Think about that for a second, bro.
I always look at it
It's
the
like
Jamie.
the great bearded ochre.
Yeah.
I look at it the Jamie Vardy way. It's like not bodybuilding, but it's football. He only started playing professional Premier League football when he was in his 30s, bro.
Yeah.
3 years before
No,
that, he was
that's-
working in a fucking factory.
Yeah.
He peaked. He was just came on the scene. He peaked out of nowhere. Now he scored. There was the highest goal scorer last season in the Premier League. And you look at that story and just go, bro, fucking just carry on working at. Your time will come, bro. If
Yeah,
you believe
your
in
time
it and you push yourself and you reaching your goals, your time will come. Don't rush that shit, though.
And also, like, it's a cool fucking, especially with bodybuilding. I know we keep coming back to bodybuilding,
Yeah.
but it's such a cool process. And you'll know, like, you look at like, you go back, you look at a photo, and you're like, fuck, bro, I can't believe I actually look like that. No, I look like this, you know. So,
And then you get this photo, it's like, yeah, fuck, I thought I was nice, yeah.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah,
what the
no,
fuck's
yeah,
going
look
on
at me
there?
now, you know. And it's a cool process to rush it. I don't know. I don't know if it's the smartest way to go. If you want to win the Mr. Olympia once and be like, okay, fuck.
Yeah.
I'm
But for
stopping all this
longevity,
shit. But if you want to do it and you want to compete, well,
Yeah.
fuck, bro, that's
But I still
It's
think
up to
fuck,
you.
if you know your shit about fucking gear and everything, I mean, you can pull something out.
yeah.
Now it's not necessary that you have to wait 20 years for fucking Mr. Olympia. Just have to have the cash for it as well, eh?
yeah.
Yeah, it's not a cheap game.
Yeah, it's a
this,
cheap
dude.
game.
Fuck.
It's not a cheap game. But there's also the lucky thing about like your insane age training or whatever is that you don't rely, like we know.
Yeah.
We know we talk
Yeah.
about whatever,
Yeah.
but we don't. He doesn't rely on
gear and everything.
gear like to take his athletes to the next. He
Yeah.
relies on diet and training. Gear's there. You know what I mean?
But
See,
that's
that's
like
it's just
literally
there.
last fucking resort.
But that's my philosophy. My philosophy is push your body as far as you can naturally, and if you feel like you can't go too far,
But
then
people
you need
think
to-
they already reach the limits,
But they
but they
before
just
that-
reach the limits on the knowledge of training.
Yeah.
And
That's
and
where
the
it comes in.
mentality. They don't push themselves to where they're like, okay, fuck, bro. I can't really push this hard in the gym. I need juice to push hard. But
And then you
it's
go to
not
the
true, bro.
go back to the diet then and don't even do your fucking diet.
And then you
Yeah.
diet
They do a
properly.
bit of this and a bit of that. Oh no, I thought I need this, so I got this for myself.
Yeah.
And then all goes to shit. Then you wonder why you didn't get that condition out of your client or what's wrong with him. He got sick, now it's your fucking problem. Because apparently you did shit.
Listen to your fucking coaches, dickheads.
Yeah, that's fucking important. And
Well-
just get a fucking right coach with no shit.
Well, thank you very much, Marinus, for coming on.
Thank you.
Everybody,
Thank
please go check out Insane Ace. We'll link everything in the description below. And yeah, fucking thank you
Fucking
so
A.
much, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
And if I could give anyone advice about if you want to coach, he's at the VO2 Max gym
Fitness,
in
yeah, in
so-
Jochen Street.
yeah,
no.
they're in Centurion. So go have a look at him, bro. He's such a fucking underrated coach in my eyes. So go have a look at his stuff. Try and also meet him. He's not gonna bite, bro. He's a
Yeah, no,
lacquer
fuck, I just
to
like.
speak to. But yeah, so anyways, thanks so much for coming, bro.
Oh, perfect, thanks for having
it's
me. I
fine.
really
Also,
appreciate it.
We wish you well in all your endeavors, and we hope we fucking see you
Mr.
Mr.
Olympia.
Olympia one day.
Fuck, hopefully not in 20 years.